A dog is a domesticated mammal known for its social behavior, intelligence, and close relationship with humans. It has been shaped over generations through selective breeding to perform various roles, from companionship to work and protection. Its body is typically built for agility and endurance, with sharp senses and a keen awareness of its environment. The physical form of a dog includes 4 limbs, a tail, and a head with forward-facing eyes and strong jaws. Its body is covered in fur, which can vary greatly in color, length, and texture depending on genetic background. Its sense of smell is particularly strong, far exceeding that of humans, and plays a central role in how it interacts with the world. Dogs communicate using a combination of sounds, body language, and scent. They vocalize through barking, growling, whimpering, and howling, each conveying different emotions or intentions. Their tails, ears, and posture also provide visual cues to their mood and focus. They are capable of forming strong bonds with humans and other animals. This social nature makes them attentive to human cues such as tone of voice, gestures, and facial expressions. They often seek interaction and respond to affection, guidance, and routine. The dog's brain supports learning and memory. It can be trained to perform a wide range of tasks through repetition, rewards, and consistent communication. It can understand commands and even interpret complex instructions when taught properly. Dogs are used in various human activities due to their adaptability. They may assist in tasks like searching, guarding, herding, or guiding. In these roles, they rely on their physical skills, obedience, and trust in human handlers. Though they have teeth suited for tearing and chewing, dogs are opportunistic feeders. They can consume a wide variety of foods and adapt to different diets. Their digestive systems allow them to extract nutrients from both animal and plant sources. Their hearing is finely tuned to detect high-frequency sounds that humans cannot perceive. This sensitivity allows them to be alert to subtle environmental changes. They often react quickly to noise, whether it signals a friend, threat, or opportunity. Dogs are territorial and often establish a space they recognize as their own. Within this space, they may patrol, defend, or rest. Their instincts drive them to mark boundaries using scent, signaling presence to others. While independent thought exists in dogs, they also tend to follow leadership and hierarchy, especially within groups or families. This behavior stems from instinctual patterns related to cooperation and social structure. Dogs exhibit a range of emotions, including joy, fear, anxiety, and anger. These emotional states influence their behavior and responses. They may show excitement when greeted, or become withdrawn when scolded. They are sensitive to human emotional states and can mirror or respond to them. This attunement strengthens their role as companions and enhances their integration into human routines and relationships. Exercise and mental stimulation are important to a dog's well-being. Without adequate activity, they may become restless or develop behavioral problems. Physical movement and exploration help maintain their health and emotional balance. Dogs often explore the world with their mouths and noses. Sniffing is a dominant method of gathering information. They learn about their surroundings, other animals, and people through scent trails and olfactory memory. Reproduction in dogs involves a courtship process and gestation period. After giving birth, the young are cared for and gradually introduced to independence. Social skills are often learned during early development. Some dogs are highly energetic and require constant engagement, while others are more laid back. Their energy levels, temperament, and behavior vary, shaped by both genetics and experience. They are alert to routine and can anticipate regular activities, such as feeding time or walks. Their internal clocks respond to patterns in human behavior, light changes, and environmental cues. Grooming behaviors like licking or scratching help maintain hygiene and comfort. While some of these actions are instinctive, others may signal health conditions or emotional stress. Dogs sometimes exhibit behaviors that confuse humans, such as circling before lying down or burying objects. These are usually tied to ancient instincts that persist even in domestic settings. Overall, the dog is a complex, adaptable, and responsive creature whose history with humans has shaped it into a trusted partner. Its physical, emotional, and cognitive traits all contribute to its role in human society and its ability to navigate a shared life. Dog fur serves as a protective covering that plays a crucial role in maintaining the animal's overall health and comfort. It acts as a barrier between the skin and the external environment, shielding the body from physical harm, weather extremes, and parasites. The fur is not just surface decoration, it's essential for survival. One of the primary functions of dog fur is temperature regulation. It provides insulation by trapping air close to the body, helping the dog stay warm in cold conditions. In warmer temperatures, it can also help shield the skin from direct sunlight, reducing the risk of overheating. Fur grows from follicles embedded in the skin. These follicles are active and responsive to changes in temperature, daylight, and hormonal shifts. The thickness and length of the fur can vary with seasons or life stages, adapting to the dog's current needs. The fur also serves as a sensory surface. Each strand is connected to nerve endings that allow the dog to sense touch and vibrations. This sensitivity helps the dog detect movement on its skin and react to nearby changes in its environment. When a dog is confronted with danger or feels threatened, the fur may stand on end in a reflex called pillow erection. This makes the animal appear larger and more intimidating. It is part of the body's involuntary defense response, controlled by the nervous system. Fur protects the skin from moisture and abrasion. When rain or snow contacts the fur, the outer layers often repel water, while the undercoat remains dry, helping to maintain body temperature and prevent skin irritation. The color and pattern of fur can aid in camouflage or visual signaling. These visual traits can serve as cues in social behavior or recognition, both among dogs and in interactions with humans. Fur also acts as a trap for dirt, pollen, and external particles, keeping them away from sensitive skin. This filtering function reduces the risk of skin infections or irritations caused by environmental debris. In grooming behaviors, dogs often lick or scratch at their fur to keep it clean. This self-maintenance not only removes loose hairs, but also spreads natural oils produced by the skin, which condition the fur and enhance its protective quality. The fur helps buffer the skin against biting insects or sharp objects. Though not impenetrable, a thick coat reduces the likelihood of direct contact with harmful agents. This can be particularly important when the dog is outdoors or exposed to rugged terrain. As the fur grows, it undergoes cycles of shedding and renewal. These cycles ensure that damaged or worn-out hairs are replaced by new ones. Shedding can also be triggered by changes in environment, health, or nutrition. The condition of a dog's fur often reflects its internal health. A dull or patchy coat may signal nutritional deficiencies, hormonal imbalances, or disease. Monitoring fur condition can be a way to assess well-being. Fur provides comfort through warmth and tactile sensation. When resting, the dog may curl up to conserve heat, with the fur contributing to a cocoon-like effect that supports rest and relaxation. In certain emotional states, such as anxiety or excitement, fur may become more bristled or flattened. These subtle changes are part of the dog's expressive behavior, communicating how it feels to others nearby. Dogs that live in areas with fluctuating weather often develop fur that adjusts with the seasons. Thicker coats may grow in colder months, followed by shedding as temperatures rise. This natural adaptation helps balance internal conditions with external demands. Fur also serves as a source of scent distribution. Dogs have glands near their skin that release unique odors. The fur helps spread and carry these scents, which are used for communication with other animals. The grooming habits of dogs help strengthen social bonds when performed in groups or with trusted companions. Licking or nibbling another dog's fur is a gesture of trust and care, with fur playing the medium for that contact. When dogs are injured or sick, their fur can act as a cover, hiding wounds or vulnerabilities from potential threats. This concealment might reduce the likelihood of further attack or disturbance. Fur also helps in reducing friction between the dog's body and surfaces it moves across. Whether running, rolling, or resting, the coat cushions the skin and reduces wear on joints and muscles during movement. In essence, dog fur is a multifunctional system, not merely an aesthetic feature. It reflects the dog's health, supports sensory perception, regulates body temperature, and plays a key role in physical and social protection. A dog is often seen as cute because of the way its physical features and behaviors align with human perceptions of softness, friendliness, and vulnerability. Its facial expressions, body language, and proportions often resemble characteristics that humans instinctively associate with safety and affection. The large, forward-facing eyes of a dog can resemble the gaze of a human child. This eye structure creates a sense of emotional connection, as humans are naturally drawn to direct eye contact and expressive looks. The eyes of a dog can appear curious, joyful, or pleading, which appeals to human empathy. Dogs also tend to have rounded features such as soft ears, smooth fur, and flexible mouths that can form expressions resembling smiles. These features differ from sharp or angular ones often associated with threat, making them visually reassuring and inviting to humans. The way a dog moves can contribute to its charm, whether it's bounding playfully, wagging its tail, or tilting its head in confusion. These actions seem spontaneous and sincere. They convey a sense of enthusiasm or innocence that people find endearing. Vocalizations like soft barks, playful growls, or whines can sound communicative and emotionally expressive. When a dog makes these sounds in the context of play or affection, it appears to be trying to connect, which enhances the perception of cuteness. The texture of a dog's fur and its responsiveness to touch add to its appeal. Many people find comfort in stroking a dog, and the softness of the coat, combined with the dog's often warm, relaxed presence, reinforces a sense of closeness. Facial expressions in dogs often mirror human emotions. A raised brow, relaxed mouth, or wide eyes can resemble how a person might look when curious or joyful. This similarity bridges the species gap and makes the dog feel emotionally accessible. Behavioral mimicry, such as following human gestures or mimicking emotional tone, adds to the sense of companionship. When a dog appears to understand or react in a human-like way, it feels more relatable and thus more lovable. Dogs often show unguarded enthusiasm, especially during greetings or play. This display of unfiltered emotion is rare in the adult human world and is perceived as charming and pure. It taps into deep social instincts. The size of many dogs also contributes to the perception of cuteness. Smaller size suggests less threat and allows for gentle interaction. Even larger dogs can display gentle behaviors that contrast with their size, enhancing their appeal through that unexpected softness. Cuteness in dogs is also tied to their loyalty and attentiveness. When a dog focuses its attention on a person, it creates a feeling of being valued or chosen. This direct connection amplifies emotional attachment. The way dogs seek comfort or protection from their human companions, such as leaning in or lying close, creates a nurturing response. Humans interpret this behavior as trust, which is emotionally rewarding and deepens the sense of cuteness. Dogs frequently act in ways that appear clumsy or uncoordinated, especially when excited or curious. These moments of imbalance can be humorous and touching, reinforcing the perception that the dog is approachable and safe. The responsiveness of dogs to praise, affection, or food also plays into human ideas of charm. When they respond with tail wags or joyful bouncing, it feels like a sincere appreciation, making the interaction emotionally rich. The contrast between a dog's alertness and its moments of relaxation have a range of emotional expression. This emotional flexibility is familiar to humans and makes dogs feel like companions rather than just animals. Dogs often have distinct individual personalities, which adds to their charm. The uniqueness of each dog's behavior, preferences, and quirks allows people to form specific emotional bonds, increasing affection and attachment. Because dogs are so closely involved in daily human life, they often mirror household routines and social behaviors. This integration into human space and activity makes them feel like part of the family, not outsiders. When dogs appear to help or participate in tasks with clumsy sincerity, the behavior is often seen as amusing and sweet. These efforts may not be effective, but their intention to be part of the group is what people appreciate. There is also a sense of emotional honesty in dogs. They do not hide their moods or intentions behind social masks. This transparency is refreshing and creates a sense of comfort and trust that contributes to their appeal. Ultimately, a dog is considered cute because it consistently displays traits, both physical and behavioral, that trigger nurturing instincts, emotional warmth, and social connection in humans. These traits form the foundation of a deeply rewarding bond. The lifespan of a dog varies, but on average, it typically ranges from around 10 to 15 years. Many factors influence this duration, including size, genetics, environment, healthcare, and diet. Dogs that receive consistent veterinary care and live in stable conditions tend to reach the higher end of that range. A dog's size plays a significant role on how long it lives. Generally, smaller dogs tend to live longer than larger ones. This is unusual compared to most animals, where larger size often correlates with longer life. In dogs, however, the biological demands of larger bodies may contribute to shorter life expectancy. Genetics is another key factor. Some dogs are more prone to inherited conditions that affect their organs, mobility, or immune systems. These inherited vulnerabilities can shorten their lives, even with good care. Others are born with stronger constitutions and fewer health risks. The quality of care a dog receives also influences how long it lives. Regular checkups, vaccinations, dental care, and parasite prevention can greatly reduce the chances of serious disease. Preventive medicine often adds years to a dog's life. Nutrition matters as well. A balanced diet suited to the dog's life stage, activity level, and health status can support long-term vitality. Poor nutrition may lead to obesity, organ problems, or weakened immunity, all of which reduce lifespan. Exercise contributes to both physical and mental health. A dog that receives regular, appropriate exercise is more likely to stay fit, maintain a healthy weight, and avoid behavioral problems. This lifestyle factor has a direct effect on longevity. Mental stimulation also plays a role. Dogs benefit from interaction, problem solving, and social engagement. Mental health, while harder to measure, influences quality of life and can affect long-term well-being. The environment a dog lives in impacts its safety and health. Dogs that are exposed to constant stress, harsh weather, or frequent injury are less likely to live full lives. Stability, comfort, and protection contribute to overall longevity.